Bonds are boring, but they are important, so try and bear with me. Most UK investors think bonds are complicated, something for pension funds, or something you only start caring about when you're like 65. When you look into it, bonds are one of the simplest and most powerful tools you can add to your investment portfolio. They can pay you predictable income, for example, and can even help you to retire earlier with less stress. So in this video, I'm going to break bonds down in the simplest way. What a bond actually is. Even though I've been investing for the last 25 years, I've got to be honest, I didn't fully understand bonds until fairly recently. I understood the definition, yes, and why people invest into bonds to reduce their risk, like the 60-year-old who wants to preserve their pot of like £1 million. But the fact is, I didn't fully understand how important bonds are to the whole economy. Simply put, a bond is just a loan. That's it. You're not buying a business like a stock. You're not buying property. You are lending your money to a government or a company. And in return, they pay you interest. So at the end of the agreed period, called maturity, you get your original money back plus interest. That's the entire game. Simple example. Let's put this into a real example. Imagine a UK city wants to build a new stadium. It needs money. So instead of going to a bank, it comes from investors like me, like you. You lend them £1,000, they agree to pay you interest every year. They give you your £1,000 back in 10 years plus interest. That yearly interest payment, that's called the coupon. So now you're getting paid to be the bank. This is why bonds are often used for things like income, stability, and capital preservation. I'm hoping you're not, but there's a good chance you're already switched off. You're already bored. But if you're not, if you're serious about investing long term, hit subscribe so we can build wealth together. And touch wood, we can retire early. Very early. Why investors actually need bonds. Let's bring this back to your portfolio. Most people watching this are 100% in stocks, 100% in crypto, or maybe holding too much cash. This is from experience, from people I know personally and from what I've seen on social media. That's not a strategy. That's too much risk, or can be depending on who you are and what your tolerance to risk actually is. Because assets like stocks are powerful, yes, but they are unpredictable. Bonds, on the other hand, are more stable, more predictable, designed to pay you regularly. And when you combine the two, that's when real portfolio magic happens, according to the experts, because bonds and stocks often move differently, which helps protect your wealth. Just to be transparent, I'm not currently invested into any bonds. I'm invested in stocks, index funds, property, and crypto at this moment in time. Bonds are an asset I'll probably invest into when I'm in my 50s. I'm talking about bonds today because they are a huge part of investing as a whole. Now you'll have probably realized I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing said in this video should be taken as financial advice. I'm just trying to help normal people like you with my experience as an investor. Types of bonds UK investors should really know about. In the UK, you're mainly looking at UK government bonds, gilts, and corporate bonds. Let's start with government bonds. They are considered very low risk. They are backed by the government, who you may or may not trust, and I'll leave that there. With government bonds, you should expect lower returns. And one last point, they are used in an investment portfolio for stability. Corporate bonds, on the other hand, are issued by companies. You expect higher income, you expect more risk, and you get higher yields. Like with any investment, the higher the risk, the higher the returns or potential returns. The risks. Explained simply, bonds are safer than stocks, but they are not risk-free. I'm going to tell you about two well-known risks with bonds. One, default risk. The issuer might not pay you back. This is why credit ratings exist, to show how financially strong the borrower actually is. Two, interest rate risk. This is the big one in the UK right now. When interest rates rise, old bonds become less attractive, so their value falls if you sell early. But here's the key mindset shift. If you hold the bond to maturity, you still get your income, your original money back. Short-term price movements don't matter. With this little video, I'm barely skimming the surface, by the way. If you want to know more on why bonds are so important to the overall economy, see below for a recent video. How UK investors actually buy bonds. Most people don't buy individual bonds. They invest through bond ETFs, bond index funds, their pensions, their stocks and shares ISA. This gives you, as an investor, instant diversification, low cost, less stress, and keeps everything aligned with your long-term plan. How bonds fit into an early retirement strategy. If your goal is financial independence, early retirement may be just a bit of freedom from work, from the job you probably don't really like, then bonds play a huge role in the wealth protection phase. Because when you're close to retirement, you don't care about maximum growth. You care about predictable income, lower volatility, not losing 40% in a crash. That's where bonds become really important. That's why I've included bonds in this 10-part investing playlist. Simple portfolio examples. Before we finish, I want to give you some examples you might consider. For UK long-term investors, you could go aggressive with 90% equities and 10% bonds. This is what I started with when I got into index funds back in 2019. Balanced would be something like 70% equities and 30% bonds. As you build more wealth, you want to keep it. You want to preserve that pot of money. So it's about wealth protection. And that could be 60% equities, 40% bonds, or 50-50. Hopefully you get the point. Again, not financial advice. I'm just showing you how long-term investors think, or probably should be thinking, as they approach retirement. Summary. So here's the truth. Bonds are boring, as I said at the start, but they are also predictable, powerful, portfolio stabilizers, income generators, and when used the right way, they make your journey to financial independence, financial freedom smoother, calmer, and far more sustainable. So if you've been ignoring bonds, now you understand them, well, hopefully. And once you understand them, you can use them to your advantage. I've mentioned early retirement in this video, but if you want more info on how you can potentially retire early, you can watch the next video in this playlist. The link can be found below.